What is up, sports bettors? It is Matt Modi with OddsJam coming to you with some WNBA best bets for tomorrow. So game 2 of both of the second round playoffs series start, or I should say continue tomorrow, with both of the away teams winning game 1. 2 upsets happened in game 1. Pretty interesting. So the Connecticut Sun lead the series against the Chicago Sky 1-0. Seattle Storm lead the Las Vegas Aces 1-0 as well. Pretty exciting stuff. I have a best bet for tomorrow's WNBA betting slate. I have it locked in right here on Caesars, or I should say I have it up on Caesars, and now it has been locked in. So let's chat about it. Of course, I'm using the OddsJam positive expected value page, finding sharp, mathematically profitable betting opportunities. And one showed up for this game tomorrow. We're looking at the Chicago Sky versus the Connecticut Sun over 162.5. So this is a mathematically profitable betting opportunity. As we can see, the OddsJam line prices this total at -122, and we got it all the way at -110 on Caesars. So not only is it a positive expected value play from an odds perspective, which is incredibly important. Obviously, you want to make sure that all bets you're placing have some sort of edge, some sort of mathematically profitable edge that you are betting. And in this case, we do have one with, again, the OddsJam line pricing this at -122. So if you want to check the no vig odds of just the OddsJam line itself, of course, these no vig odds you see on the screen here are pulled, it's a weighted average pulled from multiple sharp sportsbooks, but just to show you how to calculate them specifically from the OddsJam line. So you just type in both sides of what OddsJam is pricing these odds at. So -122 here, -122 plus 104 puts this at about -112 according to the OddsJam line, which again, we are getting it at -110 on Caesars, kind of showing you the positive EV there. But specifically when you're betting totals and spreads and stuff like that, it's incredibly important to view the event page and look at the holistic betting market and what they view this total at. So that's what I have up here. I have the total for the Chicago Sky versus Connecticut Sun game. And as we can see, if you scroll down, every other book, literally every other book, prices this total at 163.5, a full point, 1 full point higher than what we got it at 162.5. Now, I understand even beating the market by just a point probably doesn't seem like it's that valuable of a thing, but trust me, when this total lands at exactly 163, you will feel like the smartest person in the world. And trust me, that has happened before. For those of you who have followed along this channel, have seen plenty of opportunities of me and other sports bettors who have gotten some sort of value like this and literally beat the line by half a point. So getting this total at 162.5, which again is a full point lower than what every other book is pricing it at, has insane value. Even if we want to compare to other sharp books like BetOnline, prices this total at 163.5 -110 each way. The OddsJam line, which as everybody knows is pulled from the sharpest sportsbook in the world, prices this total at 163.5 as well. So they agree with the rest of the betting market that this total should be priced at 163.5. Another reason why I like this one is if you just look at even a half point higher, so 163, a half point higher than what we got it at, the OddsJam line still views this as the most likely scenario, saying that the most likely scenario is that this total goes over 163, which is still a half point higher than what we got it at. It's not until you get a full point higher at 163.5 where the OddsJam line starts to just value it as about a 50-50 opportunity. But again, that's a full point higher. And I understand, again, I'll repeat, I understand just beating the spread or the market or whatever by a point or half a point doesn't seem that valuable. But over the course of the long run, it literally can be the difference between winning and losing your bets and making and not making money. The best people that are betting spreads and are betting totals win their bets 55% of the time. Betting on something at -110 odds, if you want to go to the odds converter calculator, means you need to win roughly 52.38% of the time in order to be profitable. So if you're consistently line shopping, you can get this 52% up to 55. And if you are not line shopping, this 52% goes down maybe closer to 50-50. You could be placing the same exact bet, like the over or the under, on a game, but if you aren't maximizing your odds and the line shopping and making sure you're constantly getting the best odds, you could literally, like I said, go from losing money to making money. So that stuff's incredibly important. Game one of these two teams admittedly went low. So if we go back to game one, which was on Sunday, lower scoring game, but that doesn't necessarily scare me away and thinking that, oh, just because game one was lower scoring means that game two is also going to be lower scoring. As we've seen plenty of times with the NBA and the WNBA, just because something happened in one game doesn't mean it's going to happen in another game. And actually, studies have shown for the WNBA that scoring doesn't necessarily go down as much in the WNBA as it does in the NBA, which is kind of interesting. So I understand game one was a lower scoring game, but I think that's actually why we can get a value for the total going over on game two. People are going to be saying, oh, game one was low. I think game two is going to be low. So we can find a value getting it at Caesars at minus 110 over 162.5, which is exactly what I bet. So now let me just add this one to my bet tracker. I put $100 on this one over 162.5 in the Chicago Sky versus Connecticut Sun game. And that's going to be it. So there were no positive EV plays on the Aces versus Storm game. Obviously, make sure to continue checking the YouTube channel in case something does pop up and we post it. You can follow me on Twitter. I'll post plays there as well, Modi_Matt. You can follow me on TikTok, on Pickett, all these different apps. I'm posting my best bets, but that's going to be it for this one specifically. Total over 162.5 in the Chicago Sky versus the Connecticut Sun on Caesar Sportsbook, locked in right here. And that's it. So if you're tailing, let me know. We'd love to hear it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. All that good stuff is incredibly helpful. And that's all I got for you guys. So thanks for watching and have a good one.